Hi, Immaculate 101 here. I'm sipping on I'm sucking on a Halls. Trying to remember the name. I wanted to share you guys something that always been with me, but I just wasn't sure whether to introduce it or not because a lot of people don't understand it. And now I come to the conclusion that I have to accept the fact that not everybody's going to accept everything a one person does. It's harmless, and I could see if I was using it to hurt other people. I've been studying astrology. For those of you guys who are these three signs, give me some insights and a taste of what have you guys experienced up to adulthood, because life has been a complete journey for me. I am Capricorn Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. I am hell of a motherfucking combination. Confused as fuck, but at the same time, it's pretty damn awesome. Now let me give you a little intaste about my Capricorn side. Of course, you know Capricorns are earth signs. We're practical, pretty logical. And the crazy thing about it, I'm gonna share with you guys, my Aquarius node, my moon sign, which is Aquarius, they're equal and in degrees. So I can pick, sometimes I'm Leo and sometimes I am Aquarius. So I have a lot of crazy, synchronicities and contradictions, which we all do in life. But once you study your birth chart, the better you'll get at yourself. I'm not taking this as a religion. I'm not taking this as a way, but I tell everybody, teach it to your children. It's a lot of history about things that people manipulated and messed up with this. Pardon the people outside. I'm across the street from, not too far from a park, and people are on their way out. I'm in an apartment flat. So yeah. So back to what I was saying. I am a Capricorn Sun. I am Aquarius Moon and Sagittarius Rising. So my Capricorn part, I'm very practical, earthy. Sometimes I'm hard to smile, but on the inside I do smile. Don't think that we're cold and sinister people. Sometimes I do have a selfish side, a side to where I feel like some people are not deserving of my friendship, and that comes from the Leo node, the Leo in me. But most of the time I'm very friendly and like to have people in groups. Parties I throw literally, not just for me, but for everyone, because I know everybody likes different things. I am about abundance on a normal day-to-day basis, even if it's a day I'm not speaking. So my Capricorn side is pretty fucking awesome combined with Aquarius, because it has my practicality to think internally. I think internally, but inside, but outside the box in my mind. But the Sagittarius side, combined with a little bit of Neptune, has me in a dreamy type state of, as I contemplate on how to start a project or how to initiate a project and bring it forth in the world, which would be the Aquarius side. I'm still internally dreaming about it, basically manifesting it through the Sagittarius side, but on a practical level. And when it manifests, when it comes to fruition, boom, it be some awesome shit. And that's when the node is kind of in Virgo. So I like to be a perfectionist in things I do, and that's what makes me hard on myself. And I believe most earth signs are very hard on themselves internally, as far as sexuality, as far as health, as far as creativity, because we don't know how to pretend it. We are worried about how people might perceive it, because we try to extend ourselves. That's what the earth does. The earth extends itself, but not everybody takes care of what is presented to them. Sometimes I do believe a lot of earth sign people, whatever moon sign or rising sign we are ahead of our time. And I can acknowledge that as an Aquarius moon, because I think ahead, and when I mention something, I already addressed it to someone. And next thing you know, I hear somebody else talk about it. I know a lot of people who do that. And I'd be like, that's something I already said. They'd be like, no, you didn't. I didn't hear you say it. Because I set the seed. We all do this. Someone could set a seed and someone will feed off it and come through with it. That's why I said, are they Pisces? Because Pisces do that. They absorb things and they know how to use it because their opposite side is Virgo. And I think that shit is fucking awesome because they can see something that you got and make it better. I would rather, if they're on my team, to share with me, let me know my flaws, because it's supposed to be teamwork. Get it together. My niggas know about that. That's what I do. I'm known for that. But also now my moon, the Aquarius side. The Aquarius side likes to have people comfortable. The Sagittarius side also likes to have people comfortable in a dream type setting. Like when I have gatherings, I want everyone to get along. This is the Aquarius side. Everybody. It don't make sense. Even the enemies, I'll be like, I know they're not speaking, but I'm gonna still invite them. And hopefully I have that much energy of a good setting that it brings people together. And the practical side is for them to ration out their disagreements or, some form of come together. So I hope one day this takes me to a level of how to expand. As I look at this video, when I look at it back, I hope that it helps me to really put it back together just the way I perceive it. Because I did a lot of efforts. It takes a lot of efforts with me. And sometimes it's freaking fucking exhausting. Pardon me cursing, but I'm a cursor on a normal tip. Haven't said what I said. The Aquarius side tries to get everyone together in gatherings. The Sagittarius side too, on a superficial level of everybody having a good time partying, drinking. For those who like to freak out, you know what I'm saying, have a little place where they can go do their little craziness and everything. Just, that's who I am naturally. Of course, you all guys know I am also a magician. I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I rock and roll, I play keyboard. As you can see, I'm fairly good at playing the guitar. I'm definitely a singer and a songwriter first and most important, and also a poet in my own right, because this is just who I am. Now, my Sagittarius rising. I didn't know I had so much Sagittarius rising in Neptune. I am a daydreamer all the time, but I love to learn. I think that's the most coolest thing, because like I absorb something, like all I gotta do is see you do it one time, and like a few days later I find myself naturally doing this. I think that's fucking awesome. I think that's the Leo in me too, because I noticed that a lot of Virgos, apart from having the Aquarius in them, they can take something and try and make it perfect. But I do it, like I said, on a Capricorn level of practicality, that I can take something and cultivate it and introduce it, and it works for me. You get what I'm saying? So I think I am pretty fucking unique. And I don't think it, I know it. Because each of us in this world have something else to bring, that I know that if we all can teach each other individually without having it on a selfish level, it would be great. And I am a third decan, or what they would call the third decan Capricorn. My house, the house I'm in Vedic astrology is, I forgot, but I know it's for listening, because I'm deep in spirituality. You know, I'm known for reading, or I'm not a medium, I haven't studied type things like that, but I know I have the characteristics as far as my ancestral. We are into music, poetry, anything artistic, and then, believe it or not, astrology is artistic, because it takes you outside of the box of being practical. It takes you outside the use of your brain. It's more to life than just what we see here on earth. You know, it's more than earth, air, wind, and fire. Because combine all of that shit, it'll be one big explosion if you combine these types of elements. It'll be one big crazy chaos. So until you learn your other side, which is your north node or your opposition sign, the better you will understand yourself. And in Vedic astrology, also, I learned that if you try to balance each of your elements, they claim that you'll be at your life's completion and that you may die. So I don't know. Like I said, sometimes everybody's going to have their own ideologies on how things are. Like everybody assumed because I was born a Muslim that I'm supposed to be all wrapped up and everything. I tell everybody, I'm a leader, not a follower. Whoever led us with the form or path to God, or however we found God, or how we perceive our Lord, it's still your right, because you're born with gifts it's still your right to have that instillment of faith into you. But also, it is so much more to you than just the laws of man. Because if you don't have peace in yourself, how can you serve anything above? You'll be spending your whole life trying to figure it out, and then it's going to put you right back there when you had to realize it was always in you too. So I'm not being self-righteous, because there's no self-righteous bone in my body. It is common sense, which is intuition. But there's some who are more peaceful in themselves than others. That's why they unlock certain gifts, just like certain chaos unlock certain gifts. But you guys, for those who are Capricorn Sun, Virgo Moon, I mean, oh shit, where the fuck Virgo Moon come from? Some Virgo thinking about me. I'm going to meditate on that later. But for those of you who are Capricorn Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising, get at me and let me know when if y'all decide to create your own little video. Let me know characteristics, so you can type it down not down here, but down there in the information part, and let me know what's going on with you guys, because it's like sometimes we challenge ourselves and put ourselves in certain positions. I'm normally an impulsive person who reacts to certain things, but the older I'm getting, I realize, being a practical Capricorn and Sagittarius rising, Capricorns take their time. All earth signs naturally take their time, because we absorb things and we process it properly, because that's what the earth does. Am I correct? We process things, but the Sagittarius side is a fire sign, so it very quick, fast reacting. So I'm normally, as a Sagittarius rising, I have to make quick decisions on a practical level. And I think I do work better under pressure. I'm one of those Capricorns that are mixed with fire that works great under pressure. And I'm learning that our opposite, which is the opposite, which my opposite of Capricorn is Cancer, and the opposite of Aquarius, which is Leo, and the opposite of Sag, which is Gemini. I can't stand none of them. Just kidding. Love y'all. I'm lying, I'll be lying. But I just don't get. Some of the things I get, but some of the things I don't get. Like, why does the birds sing? Just kidding. All right, the Capricorn side is very emotional and loving. As a parent, I am loving, but I'm also practical with my daughter, who's a Gemini. She's freaking awesome, you guys. Freaking awesome, because she's Virgo Moon. And I'm practical with her. And as she teaches me, like I talk to her, she's my best friend, I swear to you. I even ask my baby for advice. That's how awesome she is. And she's 7 from yesterday. Thank you, Lord, for this angel and gift. I thank the creators of all creations for that gift. And now, also having said that, I'm also now my Aquarius side, which is Leo. The opposite of our opposition partner sign is Leo. Leos are cool, but very dramatic. But I love them, you know what I'm saying? They cool, but they too headstrong at the same time. But I see where they're coming from. Like I said, I'm yay and nay, because we all have to find our way. I like that. I might put that in a song. And my rising, which is Gemini, I'm in my Sagittarius, but my partner sign is Gemini. I didn't know so much about me until I looked at my daughter. because her sun sign is Gemini. And I didn't know that I was that superficial. But put that in all practicality and something practical, which is Capricorn. You get a fucking awesome Capricorn. So yeah, you guys, thanks for sharing and hit the like button, and stay blessed.